Hey guys, Link Savage here from SavageVR, and I'm bringing you another video, another hardware review. Now, if you guys missed it, or if you guys just don't know, I do hardware reviews in two separate reviews. You get one that is what I love about a product, you get another that is what I hate about a product. Why do you get two separate videos? Because most people really only hear the negative in whatever you have to say. So why combine the two of them when I could do a whole video of positive and everyone can get what they want to get from that, and I could do a whole video of negative and people can get what they want to get from that without missing out on what they get from the positive. I mean, when you put them both together, by the time they get to the negative, they forgot all about the positive. Positive wasn't even worth it, so they go on to the negative. So let's talk about it. Alright guys, so last video where I did a what I love about it, well, there were three videos really. One video is not going to get a what I hate about it because there's really nothing to hate about it, and that's the deluxe audio strap. The HTC deluxe audio strap is absolutely fine. It's worth the money. It sucks that you have to pay the money, but hey, that is what it is. I can't make a video on what I hate about this product because I don't really hate anything about this product. Then there was the Vive Wireless Adapter, and that is what we're going to talk about today. So I already did a what I love about the Vive Wireless Adapter, and you can find the video for that linked below or somewhere else around here. Last time I gushed about it, it was absolutely amazing. Had to say about it. Now, there isn't a whole lot that I dislike or hate about the Vive Wireless Adapter, but there are concerns that other people had. When I did the first video, that was a first look or a first impressions video, I got some feedback in which people had their own concerns, and those concerns were valid, for their particular situation. So that's the area or angle in which I'm going to try to attack some of this. I might talk about some of what they said. I might not talk about some of what they said, but I did read their comments. So let's start with the first thing I absolutely hate about the Vive Wireless Adapter. The fucking battery. This battery, this is terrible. Okay. The battery, I believe, is 5,000 milliamp hours or whatever. Basically 2.5 hours of gameplay. That's it. Now, it wouldn't be so bad if you were able to, say, buy another battery, but at the time of this recording, the only way that you could buy another battery is when you buy the actual wireless adapter. You can't just buy the battery separate, right? Okay, fair enough. Well, how much is this battery going to cost anyway? $80. $80 for a 2.5 hour battery. You've got to be joking. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I can tell you that I love being wireless. There's nothing better. And, when I do my streams, I'm doing that for the stream. Yes, I'm having fun. Yes, I'm enjoying it. But I'm still doing that for the stream. What happens after the stream when I want to play something on my own just for fun? Right. The battery's dead. Now, I don't keep everything, I don't keep all the wires plugged in and everything else because, ports are at a premium. And I don't like having wires all over my ceiling just because. So that's the worst. I mean, and when you get it, you only get two things of, two little dots of battery on it. I get 2 hours when I use a Vive and Chill. That's how come all of my live streams ever since I got this thing have been 2 hours. The battery is the worst part for me. It's not big enough. It takes forever to charge. Forever. I put it on, and I'm used to a quick charge giving me 80% of my battery within an hour. 80% of my battery is great. This gave me nothing in an hour. I think I had left it charging for like 6 or 7 hours. That's ridiculous. I did, however, get a third-party battery, but there is a video for that, which I will also link below, talking about whether it works and do I love it. I did do the battery, so check that out. But yeah, the battery, the charge time, and the price. The price. We're talking a 2.5 hour battery. You could get, a 20,000 milliampere battery from Anker for $60. If you're lucky and get it on sale like I did, I got it on sale. I got lucky. I think I spent $39. $39 for a 20,000 milliampere battery. Come on. Come on. And when I tested it out, it works just fine. I got 5.8 hours. 5.8 hours worth of game time out of this one damn Anker battery. And now it's great to have both batteries, but the reality is that I got three times the damn amount of time playing with a $60 battery versus having to, go through and spend $80 to get another 2.5 hour battery. What the fuck are they thinking? That's absolutely ridiculous. The Vive Wireless is already $299. All right? We're already spending $299, and I understand the technology is fantastic. We're not even going to get into how awesome the technology is, because I've already did a video about that. But damn, fix it, Jesus. I guess the next thing that is to not like is something that someone else brought up. Now, for me, this was a plus. For them, this is not a plus. And I actually understand why this is not a plus for them. You have to install a card. Now, when you get the TPcast uses Wi-Fi in order to broadcast their HDMI signal and tracking information to you. One of the problems with the TPcast approach are little things like the microphone not working, but this isn't about TPcast. Anyway, all you have to do is plug the TPcast into an Ethernet port. An Ethernet port. Every computer has one. Most people today are using Wi-Fi for their internet access, so their Ethernet port is wide open. Easy peasy. No problem at all. Just plug it in. Now for me, the card was a bonus. For the Vive Wireless Adapter, you do have to install a WiGig card. Now WiGig is a different technology from Wi-Fi. It's a larger pipe, essentially. But with this large pipe, you decrease the distance, you decrease pass-through, i.e., you could get Wi-Fi all over your house with one transmitter, maybe a repeater somewhere else to make the signal stronger, but it will go through your walls. WiGig is not going through your walls, buddy. It's not going through your walls. If you want to really, give yourself a mess with, take your hands and cover your receiver back here. You'll notice it's not even strong enough to go through your hands. It's barely strong enough to go through a sheet of paper. But that's because it is transferring so much data all at once. So you're getting whatever. You're getting high quality. But for a lot of people, they are not comfortable opening up their computer. Now, I did make a jab in my last video saying, if you can install RAM, you can install this damn card. And it's true. If you can install RAM, you can install this card. Problem is, not a lot of people can install RAM. Not a lot of people want to install RAM. What do you do with that? They're uncomfortable opening their cases and knowing the difference between a PCIe 1 versus 16. Which ones will work with what? Can I use this with this particular slot even though it's longer? Can I use it with this particular slot even though it's longer, but the little separators on the opposite end? People don't know these things, and they don't want to know these things. They just want to plug it in and work. That's it. For me, the card was a bonus because I have no problem doing this, putting in RAM or upgrading my computer myself. No problems at all. But for a lot of people, that is a problem. I can see this being a huge detriment or a huge turnoff, at least, for this technology. Another concern from other people, and I understand this concern as well, you only get 6 feet of coax cable that goes to the sensor. Now, the sensor is small. With TPcast, you get this big square box. You got to mount it up high up on your wall and all this other shit. Well, with this, you get this tiny little receiver. It's like really small, right? It's about the size of a webcam, and it has a coax cable coming out the back. The coax cable is only 6 feet long, and you can't really extend it. I'm sure that there is a mechanical reason for why they limited it to 6 feet. It could have anything. I mean, okay, this is what I do know about cables, okay? The longer the cable, the more degradation you're going to get, unless you're dealing with fiber or something like that. It gets, the signal degrades. Maybe they're trying to keep the crispest signal possible while giving you the longest length of cable they possibly can give you without degradation. That's my guess. Do not take my word for it. It's my educated guess in terms of knowing how these cables work. Even Ethernet has trouble the longer the Ethernet cable gets, okay? I think that's the problem. I tried to put myself in their shoes because for me, the cable's not a problem, okay? My desktop sits right next to my monitor. I put the sensor on top of the monitor. Not a problem. This isn't a 6 foot distance. It's just not. But when I stop and I think about the fact that someone might have their computer in one room and then want to just run this sensor into another room that is just clear so that way they could do VR in that room with zero obstacles, including a computer, this does present a problem, especially if it's more than 6 feet to get to where you want this to go. That is a problem. That is an issue. What I would like to see is an extension cable made for this thing, because it's not like regular coax, I guess. It's not like the same thickness. But anyhow, I would like to see an adapter come out for it just for those people. But those people need to understand that you might experience degradation. And if you do, this is the price you're going to have to pay. I mean, this is Gen 1. Okay? You're going to have to deal with some kind of not perfect for you. We are all early adopters in this VR revolution, okay? It's only going to get better from here. Now, let's see. What else don't I personally like about this damn thing? What I don't like about it is that there is no real shutdown procedure. Let me explain. There's no power button. There's no shutdown button. You just unplug it, or the power just dies. And for some ungodly reason, this feels awful to me. It feels terrible. I have a thing about just unplugging shit like this. I mean, this head-mounted display feels like it's an expensive, complicated, sophisticated piece of equipment. Should I really just be cutting power from it like this? There's no shutdown procedure whatsoever? Okay, I mean, they made it, they tested it, I guess. Sure, alright. Another thing I hate about it, the design. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's absolutely hideous. It's hideous. I look like I have two antennas coming out of the back of my head. It's ridiculously ugly. I will say the TP Cast, while still a big old box, it's not as weird looking. This is just weird. It's already strange to look. It's already hard to look cool in VR, okay? Cool in VR, you don't look cool playing VR. You look cool as a character in VR, okay? This only makes you look dorkier. Personal thing. I know some people don't care. I barely care. But I mean, you're trying to show this to your friends. You're telling them how cool it is, and here you are looking like a dork. But whatever. Something else that another viewer and that other people have brought up is the heat. Now, I use a deluxe head strap. What would be a shame is if, in order to use this thing comfortably, you need a deluxe head strap. The deluxe head strap provides a cushion and some kind of insulation from the heat. When I take the headset off, I can feel like if I put my hands on the receiver itself, the receiver's warm. It's not burning hot, but it's warm, okay? I have no hair. I don't feel any heat. But this poor fellow right here, he burned his freaking scalp. Now, I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know when. That is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense that he burnt his scalp this way. How the hell did he not feel it to begin with? But I have a bald head myself, and I don't deal with that problem. The only difference between me and him that I could see is that he used the regular vanilla head strap that comes with it. The vanilla head strap that I did a video about. Well, I did a video about the deluxe head strap, telling you how much I hate the vanilla head strap. He's using that. I'm using the deluxe head strap. The deluxe head strap does give you some kind of cushioning and some kind of insulation from the heat, because I don't feel the heat at all on my head. I played VR with this thing for about 4 hours the other day, and I didn't feel any heat, no discomfort. But if this guy really did get burned the way he says he got burned, this is a problem, and this would be something that I hate, because I don't want to have to defend my product of choice, okay? Who wants to have to defend their product of choice? I sure as fuck don't, and I'm sure you don't want to do that either. And that's about it. That's all I have in terms of things that I hate about this product. This is actually a rather short video in comparison to the video of what I loved. I loved almost everything about this damn product. It is worth every dime. Worth every dime. Oh, I do have a bonus. What I hate. What I hate is the lack of education that they're giving to the consumer. Okay? What do I mean by that? Some of us, and rightly so, I'm not saying that they're wrong for having the suspicion. A lot of us don't want a wireless signal that frickin' close to our skulls. Okay? We have cell phones that we're always holding up, which are using Wi-Fi signals. That's already crazy enough. Some people just don't want to add to it. If they gave more information regarding the type of signal, just to say, hey, this doesn't penetrate a sheet of paper, it's not going to penetrate your skull, that would be helpful. Like I said, no one wants to have to defend their product of choice. But that's all I got for this, what I hate about it, for the HTC Vive Wireless Adapter. Go on ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell right next to the subscribe button, and then head on over to Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. That's where you'll get to see all the live streams. Here's a hint. On YouTube, you guys will get my reviews of the games or of the hardware or of my my testing and everything else. You follow me on Twitch, you'll get to watch, you'll get to participate, you'll get to converse, talk to me. But all the video games that I'm going to review from this point forward in terms of software are going to be games that I have played from beginning to end. Not games that I played for 15 minutes and just got a feel for and then decided, hey, this is what I think. No. From beginning to end. I want to give you the oh my god about the game. Some of the game reviews might be spoilers if they're story driven. Otherwise, it'll really just be a regular old review. But if you want to watch the actual playing of those games before I get to review them and get my thoughts on it ahead of time, give your thoughts on them, just, chill out and enjoy, catch me on Twitch. I do live stream 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mondays, that's Mangle Mondays. We go from 4 to 6, which is going to be turning into 4 to 7 now that I have this large battery. We have Wednesdays, which is Workout Wednesdays, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And that's where I just, I work out in VR every day. But I figured 1 day a week, why not share that workout with everybody else? And that's really all that one is on Workout Wednesday. And then we have Feral Fridays, where I will try to play multiplayer games. And those multiplayer games will be, if I can get, a decent viewing and following, played with viewers, played with followers, played with subs whenever I eventually get there. Until then, open lobby multiplayer, all in VR. So that's what happens there. I'm considering playing with a Tuesday and Thursday addition to the schedule, where I play the tactical VR shooters instead of just playing them for myself. Play them for you guys because I'm playing them anyway. May as well stream them and talk to you guys while I do it, right? So until the next video, I will catch you guys later. And don't forget, hit that follow button on Twitch and become another links in the chain.